Yo, 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 yo. I didn't know what video to do for this new month. We are April. Sorry, we are not in April. I did not change my calendar. That junk says April. We are on March. What's today? The 1st? March 2nd is when this video is coming out. And I was like, I need a WWE video. I didn't know what to do. So I found this video that came out a year ago, 100 funniest WWE sells. You can see the person's name who made this video. Go check them out. You know, they see what else they got. But let's go ahead and watch this video. Kim Memphis is in the chat. He said, "Hello, YouTube." Alright, let's get it. Look at this goofy.
We'll get an update on Hunter later in the video. And so in today's video, we're going to take a
Ric Flair
look
go faint.
at the 100 funniest oversells of all time, starting
that's not an oversell. That's just a bad sell.
For the first time in a decade, McMahon defeated Pat McAfee
Vince!
at WrestleMania 38. And
All right.
surprise, Stone Cold Steve
Ew! Bro, he don't know what he doing, bro. That he drunk.
And we got one of the funniest
Bro.
oversells ever.
Bro, why did he fall to his knees off the stomp? Well, he forgot how the stunner worked. His whole self.
But I'd say that this must be one of the most brutal
that's realistic. He's rolling down the ramp. That's realistic.
In an episode of WCW Thunder,
Next.
Scott Hall was inside the ring.
I gotta blow my nose, bro.
Was destroying the ring.
What?
With bare hands. Scott Hall's
Yeah.
reaction is crazy. I can't believe he got away with doing this.
That looked like bad
was
acting.
One of the funniest sellers of all
He
time.
was an
This single
overseller
and
for
this
sure.
Atomic drop.
That's
I
where
mean,
Dolph
this
got
is
it from,
the
right?
funniest referee sell of all time. You gotta hand
is
it to Red
goofy.
Christine for giving us this moment. Coming back to Mr. Perfect, we got
Mr. Perfect's here again.
hilarious atomic drop oversell that led to this.
That's kinda tough, though.
We're gonna see a lot of Ric Flair in this video. For example, look at this oversell.
Bro, look at him.
Keenan and Zaguri from Jeff Hardy.
He had to let it process.
Overselling to the next level. Look at the way he sells
Bruh.
this boot by Psycho.
Bruh.
Kid. This man really did a headstand. Montez Ford might have the funniest oversell.
Oh, yeah.
to a
I remember
powerbomb
that.
I've ever seen. Everything
Bro.
from his facial expression in the air to the unnecessary nonsense after the
What
bump
is that, bro?
makes this the perfect oversell.
Montez does
Never
have
hit
some
Mr.
footy sells.
Perfect with a low blow because he might try to twerk on you unless you want.
Why
to.
he started dancing?
Triple H's overselling of this stunner was
Bruh.
amazing, and then somehow he made it even better when he spit out his beer. I think it's safe to say that Ric Flair's delayed overselling will forever be one of the.
Ric Flair really did have that
I
hairstyle
love Batista.
in
He's a
WCW.
great talent. He's a great guy and everything, but I have to include that one.
This was this is a botch. That's terrible.
I don't know how they continued the spot without
That's
bursting
terrible.
into laughter. This is a very interesting and unique way to get outside
Oh my God.
of the ring by Shawn Michaels. This is Rick Rude's hilarious
Ew.
selling the atomic drop. I don't know which was funnier, the normal
Nah,
or the
son.
inverted one.
Nah.
I'm convinced
Nah.
that Shawn Michaels did not take wrestling seriously. He legitimately gave up on this sell, but still somehow oversold it. I don't know how he does it.
That was
Before
genius. That was
leaving
genius.
WWE for AEW, Dean Ambrose gave us one last funny oversell
Bruh.
of the curb stomp where he flopped like Joel Embiid. Bob Backlund
Not the Joel Embiid
Jerry
straight.
Lawler's book and oversold his headbutt by Bret.
He rolling?
In this clip, you can see Triple H overselling go
God.
flying. That inspired the cameraman to go ahead and oversell as well. who
The
went
cameraman
around.
oversell, man.
Scott Hall is back, and here's
Hilarious.
his oversell of the Stone Cold Stunner from his
Hilarious
recent match
stunner.
with Austin. JBL's clothesline from hell was
Mm.
nasty stuff. It looked even crazier when
I remember
Heath Slater
this.
took it. You
That's when
already
Heath
know
Slater
that
was
he
getting beat up by
studied
legends like
the
every week.
overselling
Look at them.
tapes.
I'm like,
In the
wow.
early years of his career, Brock Lesnar
Look at Tess.
used to be one of the best oversellers. Just look at him.
What?
oversell
Brock
this
used to
flat
sell?
by The Undertaker, and the boot is even funnier.
He still
when jumps
oversells.
over the top rope. The Stunner McMahon wasn't the only funny oversell at WrestleMania 38. We
That's
also
so
got
bad.
this hilarious sell by Austin Theory. Staying on Austin Theory, I love the little
That
pause
was-
he
that's-
takes
that one was
before
terrible.
overselling this
I remember
Stunner
that, bro.
RKO combo move. During a match on Raw,
It just
the
looked just so
100
dumb. The idea was good, though.
Kicked this dude out of the second rope.
Oh my
sending him
gosh.
Flying outside of the ring. This Spanish announcer loved taking spots. Therefore, he was more than happy to.
Ain't that
oversell
Hugo
this
Cabrera,
chair
whatever his
shot
name
to the
was?
face by Hulk Hogan. Here's an update on Triple H,
Bro.
and he is still overselling over here. Even
Bro.
the referee is kind of getting sick of this nonsense.
Bro.
Game. This is the Nature Boy.
He took
Ric
mad
Flair
long
getting
before he fell.
slapped into a delayed spit take before.
Ew.
to the ground. Charles
Yo,
Robinson
do you
is
remember in the
also-
video games when you could taunt with Ric Flair and he would faint? And it's like, bro, And if you actually had to use him and you accidentally did it, now you on the floor. That was terrible.
Well-known WWE referees, and here's him
Bruh.
completely overselling
Bruh.
while getting stuck on these ropes. This is the last hilarious Stone Cold Stunner cell from WrestleMania 38. I promise. It's
Another
Pat
one.
McAfee's slow descent to the mat,
Oh.
spitting out all the beer in his mouth. Ric Flair's hilarious overselling strikes again. This time it
Man, he been selling from that long.
Clothesline from Hulk Hogan. It looks like Stone Cold's punch didn't.
That boy clean, ain't he?
But Earl Hebner still
Oh my God.
hilariously sells
Look at-
this
Look at Stone Cold. He's like,
outside
damn, me alright?
the ring. The Rock's punch sent Shane
Shane.
over
Oh
the
my
top rope to the announce table.
He hit him that
Thankfully,
hard?
made sure to save Shane from jumping
The feint
into
taunt in the
crowd.
game was
Dolph
funny.
Ziggler's
It was
oversell of the
crazy.
monkey flip with Kofi Kingston is one of the
Oh my
greatest
gosh.
things to witness.
Dolph's
It's
a big time
completely
seller
absurd
too, though.
and so much fun at the
Big
same
time seller.
time. We have another referee casualty. This time it's Mike Chioda. Shane
Yo!
McMahon shoulder tackle this man into another universe. This was either overselling or he was actually in pain for the next few days.
Let's get it. Let's get
On
it.
an
Humberto.
episode of Raw, Humberto was ready to risk it all. Unfortunately, there were no rewards for that risk, and Finn Balor's feet sent him flying
Sheesh.
until he could touch the sky. We're back to the atomic drop. And I think
Searching
Greg
card on
Valentine
eBay's
might have won
insane.
the award for the funniest
Greg
oversell.
Valentine.
Bret Hart's clothesline to Shawn Michaels got him breakdancing and even hitting the
Bro.
Rooney. HBK might have accidentally
Falling on the floor,
even
getting up,
danced
and then
that
falling back
move.
on the floor
I'm
again
sorry,
is
Booker.
actually
This is
crazy.
what happens when you Irish whip Mr.
Bro.
Perfect into the corner turnbuckle. Chris Benoit's chop was so stiff that it sent Ric Flair's soul into a different dimension, and once he came back to reality, he went tumbling. Since
Was that John
Triple H was
Morrison
Randy
as
Orton's
a ref?
mentor in the Evolution days, it looks
My
like
God.
he learned how to
What?
oversell a boot to the face.
He doing the most.
Rick Rude
I don't like
oversell
these
of the
Rick Rudes,
atomic
bro.
drop.
Hey,
His
yo,
opponent
Paul,
even had
bro. Why
time
he
to
standing like
dance,
that?
which is just
Come on.
showboating to a different level.
Billy Gunn.
made a huge
Billy Gunn was a
mistake
seller,
and
too.
Turned into a pogo stick. Back to that Ray and Randy.
That was
match,
actually a good
and
sell.
We got this funny oversell where Randy Orton literally jumps into the springboard crossbody.
Hey, that's hard.
Devon Dudley made sure to oversell.
Devon
every
Dudley is
move he
another
just
hilarious
completed.
seller.
We're gonna see a lot
Bruh.
more of those in this video. Nah, Ric Flair was just too freaky for overselling this slap to the face from Shelton Benjamin. If I was Shelton, I'm forfeiting that match at that point.
We need a video of the
sadly
best
never
all-time
got to
no
see a match
sells.
between Brock Lesnar
And they
and
might have
Shawn
it.
Michaels, but here is a preview of how that match
That boy
would
went
go down
flying.
if it happened. You thought Solo Sikoa or Umaga had a deadly thumb to the throat?
Yeah,
Think
yeah, yeah.
again.
Oh, look at Steamboat, bro.
Steamboat sell this.
That jug
You know
hurt.
how Undertaker Kane did
That
not
jug hurt.
character after this oversold by Hugo the announcer.
I don't
This
think that's
atomic
oversold. I think he
drop
fell,
sent Mr.
legit.
Perfect outside of the ring. He's lucky it was not a more
I remember
remote
that.
match. Billy Gunn is actually crazy for overselling
Bill Gunn.
like this. I do gotta respect the confidence to
Golly.
sell like that though. I think I'm starting to learn that the big boot to the face might be the most devastating move to take because this
It might be.
WCW referee looks like he's
Oh,
never
yeah,
gonna get
up
back
kick.
up to that big boot.
Yep, that's
Back
actually
to
Patrick.
Triple H, Eddie is still selling. HBK even trying to blow on.
He
it,
still
but
ain't
it
drop.
didn't work. You know you're overselling when even Sean is confused. You had to know that the Rock's overselling.
It had to be. It had to be on this. This should be number ones.
Video. In WCW, Kevin Nash and Hulk Hogan rejoined forces, ruining a big
The finger poke of
match in the
doom.
process.
Oh!
Therefore, we got the finger poke of doom that led to this pinfall. Here's another clip
Oh
of
my
referee
gosh.
Earl Hebner taking one for the team. Shawn Michaels must have been proud of him in this moment. Dolph Ziggler's oversell of Gold
Classic.
Spear is a real beauty.
Oh my
Which
God,
one
that
do you
one's
think
the
is better
classic.
between these two? I don't think enough people talk about Randy
Ah.
Orton's hilarious oversell of the Stone
Bro,
Cold
he just
Stunner.
backflipped 3
I love
times.
Ricochet's oversell. It looks like Samoa Joe tried sending this man
That's
to the
tough.
moon. We're
That
back
was
with Chris
tough.
Benoit's vicious chop. This time, it's with Mr. Perfect, who oversold it too much.
Shit.
And ended up hitting the steel steps.
Oh, no.
Just when Sting thought he could take some time to breathe, Rick Rude's
Oh, that's
reaction
hard.
was
No, no,
actually
that's
some
dope.
damage
Right into a
to
chop
Sting.
block.
This chop
That's
got Ric
tough.
Flair so confused he was
Oh
ready
my
to throw
God.
hands with the referee. Look at the ref begging for mercy. Devon Dudley
Devon.
450 splash looked like the most painful.
Yup, he always be shaking his leg, bro.
JTG's hilarious
Classic.
oversell of the Cobra
Classic.
Santino Marella will
Classic.
never get old. What a way
Never.
to win a match. Dolph Ziggler's oversell of the
Monkey
monkey flip
flips.
is funny, but
that Matt Stryker?
Ziggler's might be even funnier. I love how John Cone tumbles out of the ring.
Ah.
Strowman and Big Show imploded.
That's
This
crazy.
is one of Sean's hilarious signature oversell. Whenever he gets hit, he's laying on the ropes, he's gonna go flying.
Kid
We've seen
Shamrock.
some great Royal Rumble eliminations. The
Yeah.
Booker T is up there as one of
That's
the
a classic.
funniest and the best of all time, actually. Mr. Perfect really had perfect oversells.
Oh.
I think Ric Flair had one of the funniest sells when being Irish whipped into the corner turnbuckle. Physics.
That's
do
where you
not
got it
make
from,
sense
Sean?
With Rick. Have you ever
Sandman
seen an
got
oversell
sells?
of a kendo stick sending
Oh.
somebody out of the ring?
Yo, Brock was actually hilarious
Sticking
back
with
then.
Brock Lesnar, look at this hilarious oversell of the choke slam. Not gonna lie, that might be one of the best choke
That
slams
was
I've ever
crazy
seen.
high.
This punch sent Ted DiBiase to sleep. Good night, $1 Million Man. Bret Hart definitely had to be annoyed with this oversell. He
Knocked the
probably
rings
blamed
out of
Bill
him.
Goldberg for it. It's hilarious to see that Sami Zayn
What a
absolutely
moonsault.
no-sold this move, that he kicked out and then randomly started dancing afterwards.
Bruh.
That was just goofy.
Now he's
You
selling.
know the drill. Chop Ric Flair and he's gonna go down like this. Eddie Guerrero
Yep.
for some reason is still shocked at this point. It looks like some sort of demon entered Dean's body when he was selling this.
Bruh, alright, bro.
I still have no
Alright,
idea
bro.
what he was trying to do with this one. Big Show is the only man to throw Brock Lesnar around like he's a toy. And back to the game, it looks like
Oh my
the boy
God, he's
might
still
be
showing
finally
this.
waking up.
He
This
finally
is
woke
an
up.
Even funnier Randy Orton Stone Cold Stunner sell than before.
Bro.
We got another hilarious
I think it should be. It's a
Ric Flair
rule.
shot
You gotta
this
sell the
time
stunner
for
funny.
Mr. Perfect.
Like you have
Alright,
to.
HBK did not need to do all
That boy
that.
Animal hit the
Ted
hell out of
DiBiase
him.
decided to do some yoga after being
Oh my
clotheslined
God.
in this one. Vladimir
Kozlov.
Kozlov is considered to be a failure, but I don't think so because he gave
He got a
us this
sell?
absolutely hilarious sell.
That's
when
a-
he tried
that's
to go over
alright,
the top
bro.
rope, but got
Alright,
stuck.
bro.
This is great.
All right, that
This
counts as
is
a sell.
British Bulldog flying into the
Golly.
turnbuckle. I love the
Come
Rock's
on.
overselling
Come
of
on.
these two stunners.
Do it again.
The pause after the first one is so good, only to flop like a fish for the second one.
Ew!
That was great by Dwayne. I'm gonna go
Jump
ahead and
scare
let
in
you
the
guys
middle.
hear this oversell by the Big Show.
Oh, Roman Reigns counters. My goodness.
That boy hurt.
Let's take a look at this combo of the funniest and
Oh
most
my
angry
gosh.
oversell from the game Triple H. We got another Stone Cold Stunner.
Those are
to The Rock,
classic. They all
but at
need
the
to be in it.
grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania 17.
WrestleMania.
This sweet shit music got Randy experiencing the best sleep of his life. One last Ric Flair Irish whip to the corner for old time's sake. Greg Valentine is rethinking every choice he made in his life after this.
Look at his face.
headbutt. There goes Billy Gunn flying
That
yet
Billy Gunn?
again before belly flopping. I can't even begin to tell you what
you
Scott
doing,
Hall
Razor?
is doing in this clip because I don't know, so don't ask me. We got to look at this famous spot between
Ah.
DiBiase and Macho Man.
I did not
Here's
Ted
another
Di-
time they did it
I did not know
together.
Ted
It's
DiBiase
clearly
was
a
selling like
classic
this.
moment. Which one did you like
What the
more?
heck?
Austin Theory might be this generation's funniest overseller after this one.
Bro,
They
look
gotta
at him.
call him the next HBK. Santino Marella
Ah.
has one of the best Stone Cold
That boy
stunners
saluted.
I've ever seen. Yokozuna turned Macho Man into Flying
Tough.
Man with
That
this
was-
one.
he eliminated
This is
him
my
in the Royal Rumble,
favorite
right?
Rock Stunner cell just because he hits Austin with his legs afterwards. Scott Hall was not having any babies after this inverted atomic drop.
Now you know.
Trish Stratus broke Devon Dudley as well with this
That's
move, and
classic
he's not
right there.
having kids
Look at him, look at him.
after it. And second to last on this list is this oversell that I think is one of the funniest things you will see today.
Dude started
The dance
dancing.
afterwards only made it so much better. And number one has got to be Shawn Michaels when he completely.
I would've went with
everything
Rock.
during his match with
I would've went
Hulk
with Rock. I
Hogan.
think Rock's still
This man
selling
really
the stunners
ruined
were
a
funnier
big
than this.
SummerSlam match only to prove a point, and for that, Shawn Michaels.
Shawn was so
has my
extra in this
respects.
match.
And
He
it
was
looks
so
like we
extra.
have one final Triple H update. Yep, he's finally done overselling that boot to the
He
face.
fucking, nah, that's hilarious. Yo, they had this. He had that man Triple H selling the whole entire video. All right, bro, that was funny. Ooh, this one looks interesting. 15 minutes of real fights. This 15 minutes of perfect selling. Oh snap! Maybe next time. Maybe next time. But that was a fun video. You already know what it is. Please like, share, subscribe. What I guess stuff. Hope you enjoy this video. Thank you so much for watching. Comment, think about your Twitch. As you guys do about one.